In a world that's full of seemingly endless movies, TV shows, and streaming sites that host them all, is Apple TV Plus really a worthy option? For me, after using it for the past 2 years, the answer has been yes. Let me show you why that is, including some of Apple TV's best features, and I actually have a way for you to try out TV Plus for 3 months completely free. We've been subscribed to Apple TV Plus since July of 2021. So ever since then, we've enjoyed almost every single new release and the former releases that happened before we even joined. TV Plus titles have a very high production value. Apple is putting a lot of money into these, so it does show with very good visuals, cinematography, and audio design on every single release. Now, the type of content that they release on Apple TV is completely original. That means that you're not going to be seeing established titles that you may have seen airing on TV that's now streamable. This is all completely unique and new titles, whether it's a movie or a TV show. And what that means is that you're not going to be overstimulated with options. So no more scrolling for hours trying to find something to watch. Plus, Apple is releasing new titles every single month, and new episodes of these titles come out every Friday. So for me, it does give me something to look forward to every week. I'm all for binging a show, but a lot of times recently I've found that I actually prefer when they come out weekly so that you're not binging them all in one sitting and then being out of options to watch. And pro tip, you can actually watch these new episodes a day early. Apple says that they come out on Friday, but every time I'm watching a show, I always see the new episodes come out Thursday night. So instead of waiting till Friday, you can have this on your schedule for Thursday night to watch your latest episode. Now let's talk about the available content. Apple's main focus with TV Plus seems to be on series, which are sometimes drama, comedy, or sometimes both. There's some very great series that you can watch on TV Plus, some of which are already multiple seasons long, which is great for binging. But one of my favorite things that Apple has done that I haven't really seen anywhere else is focusing on limited series as well. And what that means is, opposed to running regular multiple season series, what Apple does is they will have a series that's limited to just one season. Now, I really enjoy this because although I do like binging certain series, some series, in my opinion, just go on for way too long. It seems like they focus on just generating as many episodes as they can before the show gets old. But I think it's very confident of Apple to tell stories in just one limited series. And again, this leads to very unique storytelling that sometimes is even based on a true story. And in my opinion, limited series seem to be some of the best content on Apple TV Plus and are definitely in some of my favorite shows that are available on the platform. The second thing they release is movies or full-length features. The quantity of movies as opposed to TV shows is a lot less, but in my opinion, the ones that I've seen that have come out since I subscribed, I've never really run into a movie that I didn't like with Apple TV. And this year alone, they've already released one full feature, but there's actually 8 more set to be released this year. So that's a lot of full-length features that you get for a very low subscription price. Sports are also a newer feature with Apple TV Plus. This is perfect if you enjoy baseball because once it's back in baseball season, it's automatically included in the TV Plus subscription to show you Friday Night Baseball every week. You can also go back and view some historical games too, as far back as
1977.
So I think this is a very cool feature to be able to watch retro games in addition to the new ones. There are also a slew of MLB type documentaries and movies that you can watch after shows too. And other than baseball, Apple TV is actually the only platform that you can watch the MLS as well. So unfortunately, the MLS season pass isn't automatically included in the TV Plus subscription like the MLB is. But as a TV Plus subscriber, you do get a whopping discount of $2 off per month if you choose to get the season pass. And this will show you all the games, no blackouts, including the playoff games as well. The last content I wanted to touch on is kids content. TV Plus does also have a plethora of options for kids as well. Apple actually seems to be the owner of the Peanuts universe, so if you're looking for any and all Charlie Brown content, including all of the holiday type specials, it's all on Apple TV Plus. Other than that, TV Plus has a lot of original shows as well, whether they're just for fun or educational, for kids ranging from preschoolers to much older. Plus, one of the full-length features that was released last year is Luck, which is an animated film by Skydance Studios. I thought this was a really good movie. I enjoyed watching it with my sons. Apple TV Plus has won a plethora of awards over the past few years, including Emmys and Oscars. And actually last year in 2022, they became the first ever streaming service to win the Oscar for Best Picture with the movie Coda, which also won Oscars for Best Supporting Actor and Best Adapted Screenplay. And according to Apple, if you add up all of their films, series, and documentaries, they've actually earned over 1,400 nominations, which has led to 345 actual awards across all of their titles. And it's hard to talk about awards and not mention the show Ted Lasso, which really seems to be the poster child for Apple to sell their TV Plus service. Whenever I see TV Plus advertised, Ted Lasso is always right at the forefront of it. Since it was released back in 2021, it actually has already won 11 Emmys for Best Comedy Series, Best Supporting Actors, and a plethora of other things. And this year, 2023, Apple TV Plus made it to the Oscars again and actually won for Best Short Film for The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. Now, obviously, there's lots of other awards and nominations they received that I didn't specifically mention, but my point behind all this is that TV Plus is putting out some award-winning titles that people really seem to love, including myself. Now, lastly, for cost, Apple TV Plus currently is $6.99 per month. Unfortunately, that has gone up since I first subscribed. It used to be $4.99. But obviously with prices going up everywhere, that's unfortunately something that's to be expected. This still comes in a lot cheaper and actually might be one of the cheapest streaming services that you can subscribe to right now. So even with an increase in the price, it comes out to be less than the traditional services. And obviously those other platforms might have more content, but in my opinion, that's usually not a good thing. Having a surplus of content might look good on the outside because you want to get the most out of your money, but with TV Plus, it's much more of a catered and organized content stream, and it's much more high quality content. So you're not going to have to sift through all of the old shows or movies that you might not be interested in and that didn't have a great production or quality like the Apple TV Plus ones do. TV Plus is also included in the Apple One subscription, which might be a good fit for you too if you're already paying for something like Apple Music or iCloud storage. You can wrap it all and bundle it into one service and maybe save some money depending on how many you're currently subscribed to. Now let's talk about trials. If you just go to TV Plus directly, Apple does have a 7-day free trial for TV Plus. There is also options for if you make purchases from Apple, you can get a 3-month free trial. In addition to this, making an Apple purchase from Best Buy can be beneficial too, because they give you a free trial of not only TV Plus for 3 months, but you can also get up to 4 months free of Apple Music. If you're buying something like an iPad or an Apple Pencil, they give it away with the device at no extra cost. But the best option for a trial, Best Buy offers a 3-month free trial for completely free. No purchase is required. This is a great way to try out the service and see if it's for you. You can watch a lot of series and movies in 3 months, so I would definitely recommend you check out the description and take advantage of that. Now, I've never heard of any other streaming services where you can get 3 months for completely free. So with that, I really don't think there's any reason not to try this out. I'm sure there's content on TV Plus for everyone. Again, every show isn't always the best. Some are definitely better than others, but overall, TV Plus has been very good for me and my family as a streaming option with very unique and interesting stories.